All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. Y'all know what day it is. It's my birthday. General Seti celebrating his birthday today. Y'all know that's I come around once again. Solar return. I'm more powerful. In my this is my 53rd year here on earth, growing every year, and man, back again, gonna be more powerful the next year. For any of the family out there want to celebrate with the general, link right in the chat. All you have to do is celebrate with the general. You know what I'm saying? Click the link. In the meantime, we got memberships right here on Sarah Seti, General Seti YouTube page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. All you have to do is click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace official. General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check it out. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com. SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general, locked and loaded, each subject locked and loaded with full metal clips, no misfires. This is what you need. We got this supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material from the Grandmaster teachers. There is not another website on the planet that could compare or compete. You should become a member today. That's right. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube. Just so goddamn exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. It don't matter. You got 5 tiers. It don't matter which tier you join. At that very moment, a treasure trove of information, videos and presentations will open up to you. So it don't make no difference. So go over there, become a patron today, and gain access to one of the greatest treasure troves of Black wisdom and knowledge on the planet. To all the family out there, it's my birthday. If you want to support the general, the link right there in the chat is in the video description. Click it, donate, and I thank you and I appreciate you and I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe right now. If you have not subscribed, subscribe right now. If you have not liked the video, like it right now. Don't wait. Let's get it flowing out there. Let's get this wisdom and knowledge out there to the people. Give the video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, as a matter of fact, I didn't came in. Oh, yeah, I didn't came in on. Oh, I was supposed to come in on the break dance. But I didn't came in on, oh, well, I might as well just go on ahead. Let me go ahead. Let me go on in. Matter of fact, let me go on in. Ain't no sense I came in on which should have been the last one, but it don't make no difference. It don't make no difference. I'm gonna get right on these niggas. Now I know this is a hard title. It must be. It got to come that way. You got to come that way, and a lot of people gonna think, and we're not being divisive. We just gotta say what it is. We it's niggas over here. We could watch 48 hours, and this nigga sitting in there telling every 48 hours. There's a nigga in there telling, and that's what they do. Moles and enablers, and race traitors. And we gonna call y'all what y'all are. We gonna call you race traitors, because here it is. We trying to we doing battle. We doing wait. Let me make sure you see is old Buster back there. Yeah, we got to get him in there too. Yeah, we got to get his ugly ass in there too. We want everybody in there. That enable us. Caribbean moles. I got to say it, man. If nobody else gonna say it, I got to goddamn say it, cause it's true. It's goddamn true that they come over here and they got disdain for us. They have disdain for us. We must accept that. A lot of them have disdain for us. And even if it's not everybody, it's to a level that you got to ask a motherfucker how they feel. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be up for how you feel about me. You see, and use some of their own as what the word I'm looking. You got to show them as a an individual that come from their background, that come from their own ethnic background, that feel this way, okay, that feel this way. An example. This is an example of what you one of your own talking greasy about Black America, because we just had to say that. What do you think about that? Do you hear a lot of people that think like that? I've seen guys go to Africa and they over there doing interviews and they ask them, do a lot of people think like you think? And they clearly say yes. They say yes. I got the videos and shit. And you can go right up on YouTube. Some of these guys, they doing interviews in Africa. They asked them in other places too, not just Africa. And down in the Caribbean and this, that, and the third, they put the mic in front of their face. They ask them, what do you think about Black Americans? A lot of them come straight out their mouth. We don't like them. Come straight out their mouth. So why do y'all act like when we get on top of y'all head that we are the ones that are initiating it? Really, Black Americans don't give a fuck about, on that level, not trying to be disrespectful and shit. When you at the top, you ain't got to worry about the motherfucker on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You do, but if you don't possess the ingenuity to remove me, the only way you think you can is through treachery, but you don't have the creativity, to do what we do. So you have to be treacherous. So the fact is, we do this for us. We don't do it for nobody. We do this for us. This is naturally who we are. You feel what I'm saying? And so we're not worried about what, y'all over there, you beating on pots and shit and doing all of that and, blowing your trees. And then that's okay. We're not mad at you. But we're not concerned about that. So we would never have to put up, hundreds of videos saying why we don't, you beating on the pot or you whatever you're doing, you're juggling candy yams and shit and whatever the fuck you're doing. We don't have to put up no videos to do that. We don't even think about that. So we don't have no videos up like that until very recently when we realized that this is how a lot of, the peoples that's coming out of the Caribbean, that's coming out of, from the continent, does not mean everybody. But what I want to say to this, if I go to the internet and I find more videos the ones that's talking greasy, is more videos of the ones talking greasy, and I don't see the ones that everybody quote unquote say they don't think like that. If they not coming to the internet to speak loudly that this is not how they feel, that they are in unity with Black America, then I assume that is all of them. So I don't want to hear no motherfucker tell me it ain't everybody. Well, we want them. You got to speak up. You got to speak loudly so we can say, yes, look at our family over there. They don't think like, and so we would speak to that. We would say, look at the family. They don't think like that. You by yourself with that ignorance. But I have yet to have enough that have done these types of videos where we could say that that's true. And and I've said it. I say everybody don't think like that, but goddamn, I might have to rethink it. I might have to rethink it. You know, we show our love for Africa, but has Africa ever shown love back to us? And so a lot of, our African centered family, and, it don't mean, it stays African centered, but these is goddamn questions. Guys. We can't be like goddamn Dorothy motherfucking skipping down the yellow brick road, going off to see the goddamn wizard. We got to have some goddamn hardcore fucking facts on how we moving and what we moving on. And we might have a utopian idea that don't have all of the dynamics necessary to pull it off at this time. It's a lot of obstructions that are in the way for that to happen. So we have to be clear about that. So, don't be naive. Don't be naive. We have to speak on shit. But we got moles amongst us. What I'm seeing is that, when we, in they didn't really, I didn't really hear nobody say so much about Busta Rhymes. And he paid very dearly when he went to the Essence Music Fest and they did not, and he embarrassed himself getting up there talking to the people. You had the people. You didn't went up there and you didn't, and if he talking about we spiritual people. If you were spiritual, you wouldn't have motherfucking slighted your brother, nigga, your brother and sister, when you said that America ain't had no culture and that Jamaicans and Latinos and had the greatest influence on America. You slighted your brothers and sisters. Fool, you ain't that ain't got shit to do with no spirituality. You're a forked tongue, Buster. I have not heard anyone yet speak from the Caribbean or wherever else in any a meaningful way why that man would slight us that way, did not even give us an honorable mention, and yet that's a mole. That's a mole. And then he invited Latinos to be a part of it. He's an enabler and he's a race traitor. Okay? I must say that. He's a mole. He's an enabler. He's a race, because if he didn't open the door for him and let them in, they wouldn't have no way to get in. Because we damn sure ain't. That's why we on top of their ass right now. You see what I'm saying? Well, that's why all the family is on the front line right now. So you are the enabler, because y'all come out of that, y'all had the same slave master. Or Joe very well might be the slave master. Y'all still love the slave master. And y'all see the slave master in Joe. You see, and that's why he punked Mav Hoffa right there, like the master always do. He punked Hoffa, Mav Hoffa, named himself after a man who was partially a gangster, head of the Teamsters union, the Teamsters, and he came up missing in Detroit in 1975. I'm thinking to myself, nigga, why you name yourself after somebody that came up missing in Detroit in 1975? Why would you do that, Math? You see? And so y'all see white Jesus in Fat Joe. Y'all see, y'all got that ptosis. You see, y'all got the love of the slave master in your heart. That's why you run and and you don't even let him be a man and stand on his own word. We hear from all of you Negroes that run out there to hold Fat Joe nuts. He spoke up and spoke out, and he was and he was totally disrespectful. And here y'all come to try to clean up or say what he meant. We don't want to hear from you niggas. We don't want to hear from you niggas. We don't want to hear from you lap dogs that run and try to, just like Samuel Jackson on goddamn, on Django with DiCaprio running out there when the master go down. You out there whining and crying that the master then went down. We don't need you niggas to run out here. Let the man stand on his own 2 feet. You are and on his word. This is words that come out of his mouth, and so he should be able to speak for himself. We don't want to hear from you, Tali, Kweli. As far as I'm concerned, you're a failure. Anybody that would run out there, it ain't about whether you, in New York, y'all good with the Latino. It ain't got nothing, motherfucker. Is it was the statement that he spoke, was it true? Was it a lie? You see, you diverting, you good. Like it don't make no difference whether he say something that's out of pocket. Y'all good. See, we got to deal with niggas like Tali Kweli. He's an enabler. He's a mole. Fat Joe can say whatever he want. You see, and they gonna back him up. You see, they're gonna back him up, and so this is what we got to speak on. This is what we got to speak on. Was the statement? Can he stand on the words that come up out of his mouth? Nobody talking about that. Okay, we got enough, and people were saying, "Oh, you not from New York," and so. We got goddamn documentation from people from New York that's saying the same goddamn thing that we saying. So what? Now what? Yeah, now what? So, we got, they're saying the same thing in which the documentation is saying. Okay. And so you're an enabler, Talib. You're an enabler. Mav Hoffa is an enabler. And now they want to talk of, I'm seeing him on videos talking about he ready to put in work, and this, that, and then when the white boy hit him in the throat, he wasn't ready for no work. When it's time to, to come on, and it's time to dialogue. It's time to stand on what's right, and just say, what, I was out of pocket for allowing, but Fat Joe, your slave master, you can't, you can't, you can't go against the words of the slave master. So, you fall right in line, you giggle and shit, nigga, you in there like Sambo, cheesing and shit, see all 32 of your teeth, giggling, and yeah, nigga, get the nigga some candy, he's giggling, it's fun time for him. While he in there he's disrespectful. We got to talk about that. Talib Kweli, see, he got some personal vendetta, but your vendetta with Tariq ain't got nothing to do with everybody else, and y'all can deal with that as men. We're not gonna deal with that particularly right here. That's between y'all. But as a group and as a family, as a nation, or Black America, you're out of pocket. You see what I'm saying? You out of pocket, first and foremost, to allow somebody to sit up here and line the family up and say, oh, they black racist and this, that, and the third. And here this greasy fat burrito sitting up here talking about busting people, niggas' heads. Now, what if we flip it? What if we flip it? What if we flip it in the same energy and say, and I come on and I'm talking about I'm gonna bust that wet back head, or I'm gonna bust. They be ready to take this shit off of here. Motherfuckers would be like, Seti, see that part. See, the thing is, we can change the dynamic, because the part about, when we say nigga, and a lot of people, and brothers say, first and foremost, not nobody outside. We have the energy that it means something, brotherly. Okay. We as black men have that understanding. Nobody else. You see what I'm saying? Once you get to talking about, because, once you get to saying, oh, these black radical races, and then you turn around and, you didn't violate it. You don't have no, and so for them to say, oh, well, they still cool after they done set up here and said some crazy shit, talking about we racist, yet and still we didn't bought all the albums, we didn't filled up the concert, many of the family that he trying to disrespect, saying, what he say, foundational black authority, whatever he said, disrespectful, even in that. Well, radical, many of them have bought all the albums, supported all these artists that come out of the Caribbean, come to America, get in the rap game, get in the acting game. We have supported. So when did we become racist? When we checked you for lying, or supporting you and patronizing you, you understand, so that you could be where the fuck you is today. That make this shit make sense. So if Kweli can't come out and see this for what it is and stand on, well, fuck you. Straight up. You a sucker. This motherfucker done punked you, and you sitting up here saying, oh, it don't make a difference. We cool. It ain't got nothing to do with you being cool, motherfucker, is what he's saying. 100. Is it correct? Is it a lie? You ain't saying nothing about that, and I want him to speak to it, But once you start saying, oh, these are some black races, you have violated, man. Leave, and you ain't our brother. So they might be cool, but the name is something that is endeared by the whole of the black population. And so you can't be an enabler and then say, oh, it's all right for him to say it, but then you go against the family, motherfucker. You is violating. You violating and he violating. You violating. You an enabler. You a mole and you a race traitor. That's exactly what you is. Leaving the back door open for these outsiders to come in and try to usurp all the hard work that our people didn't put in to establish, it's not just hip hop. It's bigger than hip hop. And I want y'all to understand this. You see, this is bigger than hip hop. Don't nobody in here for 1 second believe that this is all about some motherfucking hip hop. This shit is bigger than hip hop. It's something that's been boiling and been going on since day one. Okay, all this y'all is cool, and that's a goddamn lie. You see what I'm saying? Ask him why maybe in New York, and I'm not gonna say I can't dock, but his brothers and shit and all these other motherfuckers in other parts of the United States that are far deeper, more violent and shit, that's doing heavy damage to black populations all over this. And so you gonna look, and so as long as you cool with yours in New York, the wars that's going on outside, it don't matter to you. So you more of, in unity and solidarity with them, even over your own people that might be warring with the same groups somewhere else. Warring with them. You see what I'm saying? Straight up warring with them, because they trying to come in and take over. So as long as you cool with yours over there, it don't matter what go on over here. See, you don't have no race. You're not loyal. You don't have no race loyalty at all. We are the world. You's a we are the world nigga. You don't have, see, they don't do that. They always race first. You know what I'm saying? They always race first. You just on this goddamn we are the world. You understand? Some old fake shit that you believe in. And so we understand what kind of nigga use an enabler, use a mole. You see, use a race trader. You leave a back door open so that these individuals can try to usurp us in our own house. Busta Rhymes is a mole. He's an enabler. He's a race trader. He sided with them. He has more solidarity with them. It's just, we got to be real. We just got to be real. And that's crazy that we have to even look at certain sections of the United States. And like, damn, man, you know, we talking, and we talking about our own house. We talking about our own house. But some certain parts of the United States done been compromised, man. You know what I'm saying? They done been compromised. You know, they didn't straight up been compromised. It's almost like a mixed child. Oh my God. It is what it is. They've been compromised. You cannot expect for them to ride 100 with the team. You know, they not going to ride 100 with the team. They not going to ride. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to be more in unity with all of that. That's what they're going to be in more unit. And so that's why we have to stand on what we know to be true. We will not ease up on you. Let you know you've been exposed. You're weak. And I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna keep the spotlight on you. You're not gonna have no place where you can run, and you won't be exposed. You will be exposed in all of your fraudulent activity. That includes the enablers. We most definitely gonna put the spotlight on all the enablers, the ones who are more in solidarity with their relationship with outsiders than they are with their own family and their own team. I don't know no motherfucker that go out there and put on another man's jersey. You put on your team jersey. You hit the floor, you hit the field, you got on your own team jersey. You do not come out and you play for this team and you got their jersey on too. And they looking like, well, motherfucker, what team is you on? You act like you playing for us, but you got their jersey on. Make that make sense, nigga. And ain't no, you cut one jersey like you cut our team jersey in half and then you cut theirs and you sew them. It ain't no jerseys like that, nigga. It ain't no jersey like that. You pick a team. I mean, goddamn. I mean, they do that in every sport. Pick a team. Pick a motherfucking team. What's wrong with that? But then when it comes to reality and, real life, we can't. No, it's the same fucking way. It's the same way. And you're a race trader. You're a rager. You have solidarity with outsiders over and beyond your own family. That's a shame. You're shameful. All of y'all are very shameful. And we are so glad in the strengthening of the Black American mind to finally stand up and would have continued to embrace you. It wouldn't even be that big, but you slipped. Just like Cinderella at 12. You change, it's over. The clock then dong. And then you didn't came out. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all the glitz and glamour, you are what you are now. We see you for what you are. You see, time is up, family. I appreciate y'all being here tonight. We gonna stay on them. I'm gonna stay on them. I'm not easing up. I just ain't, because I'm adamant about what's happening, because this is what's happening in every segment of society, from the history, anything we involved in, this is what they have been doing. And so if you make an example out of their ass right now, this could be a springboard for us to do the same thing in our history and spirituality, economics. We got to use this as a springboard to affect every other segment of society that will, help us to move forward and move us closer to achieving the aspirations we so desire. I appreciate y'all, family. I thank you for staying up. I see you. I do the other breakdancing tomorrow. Subscribe right now. Don't you get up off of here without subscribing. Make sure you get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. And I want you to share this message with your family and your friends. Get it out there, and I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.